Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watch List. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hello, Hannah. How was your weekend?
Pretty chill.
That is great. We have a great week of content here on Pete and Hannah's Watch List. And we are here today for What's Next, the show where we help you figure out what to watch next. On today's episode, we are going to review one of the most hyped up movies of the year, one battle after another.
That's right.
And I'm going to take a look at Strangers Chapter 2, the sequel to a movie that you didn't know existed. Yep, it's got a sequel, and no one saw it. But before we begin, let us tell the viewers and the listeners what they should do.
Could you pretty please leave a like and subscribe to our channel?
Subscribe.
Leave a comment down below your feedback on this show. Thoughts, questions, comments, queries, all that jazz. Welcomed in that comments below.
Hit the notification button and you'll get great content like this one, including What's Next, the show where we help you figure out what to watch next. And then tomorrow is AFI Top 100 10-year visit, and we're going to look at the Steven Spielberg Schindler's List. Then Wednesday, we'll be doing movie news, and we'll be previewing The Smashing Machine, which is coming to cinemas this week. And then this Friday, we'll be doing an episode of The Countdown, where we will be looking at our favourite movies from 75 to 50 of this movie century so far. So far. Cool. All right, let's get on to today's show. And today's show, first movie, is One Battle After Another, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, who gave us great movies such as Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood, and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Regina Hall, Benicio del Toro, Chase Infinity, Teyana Taylor, and Sean Penn. The elevator pitch: when a former activist turn bomber has a daughter and he is chased down by a former enemy, he has to save his daughter from that former enemy. And that's why we get One Battle After Another. Now, that's just like a broad overview, but this movie is a feast for your eyes. It's great action set pieces. It's great acting. It's great writing. We start at the start of the film where Leonardo DiCaprio's character, let's call him Barry. Let's call him Bob. Let's call him
whatever we want.
A fellow activist, and they fall in lust, I would say. But she has a dirty secret that the person that is trying to hunt the group down, they're a bunch of revolutionaries called the French 75. The guy that's trying to hunt them down is Sean Penn. And he's trying to hunt them down, but they're having a secret affair. So one of the main people of the French 75 is also having a
Affair with the military.
Yeah. And then from that that affair, things happen, and then they go on the run. And then we go fast forward to when the child that Bob and the her name, what's her name, Hannah? What is her name? Her name is, in the movie, Profiterola.
Yes.
Yeah. Played by Teyana Taylor. She's so great in this. Some of the activists is also the French 75, Wood Harris, who we saw in Creed, Alana Hamm, which we saw in Licorice Pizza, which is Paul Thomas Anderson's last movie.
Yeah.
Also, Shana McCall, but Regina Hall, she's just an absolute star. I wonder in this movie more. Reasons to see this, hen.
Oh, wow. It's quite funny.
Yes.
At times. Like
great humor.
The humor, I only know Licorice Pizza, but humor-wise, I would say this is quite funny.
He's got a dark sense of humor.
It's a dark sense of humor mixed with stoner humor because Leonardo DiCaprio's character is a major stoner. And so he's really funny playing off against Benicio del Toro in some
together.
scenes. They are very funny together.
Yeah.
But also the fact that he's dealing with such serious, realistic tones, and the humor helps.
So basically, in this movie, it's a you said it best in your preview. It's like a dad trying to save his daughter from something, right?
That's what it.
That's what the deep
That's just one. That's just
one. The
That's kind of
how you get your people in.
That's your bait.
That's your hook.
That's your bait.
You get you in.
Yeah.
But what it really is it's a Trojan horse for talking about what's going on with immigration throughout the world. What's going on with a class of people that are just trying to do a hard day's work and then getting persecuted. All these little things. All these things are happening. And so you get all these things, all things that are going on. There was a talk on that did some great interviews, Benicio del Toro and Leonardo DiCaprio. When Benicio del Toro came on, there was a whole thing about the underground that wasn't there where he was helping people come into the country and so so there are all those things going on. Then you also got the paramilitary leftists. Then you got the paramilitary rightists, which is called the Christmas Adventurers Club.
Yep.
Which some people have said is
akin to a certain other club.
Yeah. That may start with a K and may end with a K.
Yeah, as talked in Black Klansman.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff.
So there's so many different things going, but then also you get it's an action movie, it's a chase movie.
Yep.
There's a scene where there's cars going after each other on a road and it's a long road and they go up and down. Then you've got the music. The music in this is absolutely fantastic.
It's stunning because it's thriller music. It's always tense and building. And
you know what it reminded me of?
Yeah.
It reminded me of The Firm.
Yeah,
it's
The
just
Firm.
so many good points. The guy who did The Master, The Phantom Thread, There Will Be Blood, all Paul Thomas Anderson's movies. Johnny Greenwood did the composing, which he did a fantastic job. He's also done Power of the Dog. He's done some Radiohead stuff and all as well. But this movie is a lot of people have hyped it up. It's done okay at the box office. It's got a huge budget. The reason why it's got a huge budget is because it's shot on VistaVision. It's joined The Brutalist and the favorite version of Hitchcock. He loved VistaVision.
I feel like Warner Bros. Wanted this to be their kind of Oscar contender.
This is 100%.
This is their Oscar darling
I don't think they thought Sinners was going to be Oscar contender, but they're going to have 2 big Oscar contenders this year.
If not 3, because Wicked for Good. Oh no, that's right. That's Universal.
I really think that they're going to have 2, and they're going to be going for it. And I think Ryan Coogler and Paul Thomas Anderson are going to both get nominated because they use the camera so well in these movies.
I know. I was like, which one would I choose?
Yeah,
because Ryan Coogler
so good.
Earlier this year,
he shot it on film. Both of them shot it on film. Both of them used a version of VistaVision. Ryan Coogler was big on the IMAX. He used both.
Yeah.
Wow. I know people have hyped this movie up. One, it's not going to be for everyone, but if you just like great performances and a really good action set pieces, because it's a good chase movie, you're going to like this movie. You might not be a fan of the politics that go around it, but sometimes you are watching a movie and it's a little bit of junk food, but you're taking down some really good vitamins. That's what it is watching this movie. For me, it's like a big bowl of huge bowl of pasta and I'm just devouring because it tastes so good. But there's some vitamins in there that's actually good for you. And that's why I think.
I'm great information coming in, but I'm enjoying everything else.
Oh, it's so good. It's it's I said it when we watched it last week. It really felt like, because we watched it a couple of times, and it really felt like I was just so stressed watching it. It was, and that's what thrillers do. When you're super stressed what's going to happen, that's tick like the other movie that I watched, which was a thriller / horror movie, slasher movie. I didn't feel any, because one, I know there's going to be a third one, and 2, the tension wasn't there. But Paul Thomas Anderson does a great job, and considering that he's done action bits before, there was action in Boogie Nights and stuff like that. But There Will Be Blood and The Master, you wouldn't Phantom Thread.
Oh, you're saying you wouldn't expect
not action really grab you by the throat.
Yeah. You wouldn't expect it.
Shake you. But he does such a great job here. Leonardo DiCaprio is very funny. I know you're not a huge Leonardo DiCaprio fan, but this is some of his best work.
Yep.
I've already said how much I love Regina Hall. Chase Infinity, great as a kid.
Stunning.
Kid made a mistake in the movie. In all these movies, kids always make a mistake. Teyana Taylor, she's fantastic. You know what she does in this movie? She gives Tom Cruise a run for her money as the best sprinter on screen.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
She's good at it. She's so good at it.
It's funny how much they do reference Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
They reference in the movie, but even when you're watching cast interviews, they even reference it. Because I feel like they sprung inspiration from like Tom Cruise thrillers, like Running, The Firm. I'm guessing they took inspiration.
Yeah. Well, Paul Thomas Anderson worked with Tom Cruise and Magnolia and gave him one of his best performances. He got actually nominated for Best Supporting Actor as well.
Maybe they talk about it all the time.
I want to talk about one more actor that did an amazing job in this movie, Sean Penn. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Sean Penn guy, but I will say he plays one of the best villains
we've seen in
a while. Like, so good. Like, this movie is like really has a lot of things to say about race, has a lot of things to say about our politics that's going on now. It says things about fathers and daughters. It says stuff about relationships where you fall in love with someone with like complete lust, and then you have a kid, and then things change, you know?
Yeah.
And it has so much to say. Do I think this movie is going to make $300 million at the box office? No, I do not. You know, Paul Thomas Anderson in the history of all this, he's only made a total $300 million out of all these movies.
His movies don't.
And he's had some bangers. He's had Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood. They were huge movies.
People don't look his way.
Nope. Okay, reasons not to. Okay. It does. There is a little bit in here where it does get a little bit messy.
The ending's quite messy.
The ending's messy. Now there's a bit leading up to the ending that is really fantastic. We were talking about the car chase scene, but the last 5 minutes, I would have just liked to finish at the car chase scene personally.
Weirdly enough, it ends with a bow. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Because it ends with everyone like hunky dory and people finishing off.
I didn't need it to be a bow. I really didn't. You know what I really think? I think he is trying to get an Academy Award here. It finished with a bow, like it was an Academy Award bait sort of thing.
I know.
It's really strange for him.
It's good.
The other thing that I found quite messy was, I just wanted more Regina Hall. I thought she was fantastic in this film.
Why put her in here and she's barely in it?
Yeah, and like her story doesn't get finished. Benicio del Toro, he has a great ending scene.
I think Benicio del Toro has almost more. Yeah.
He wasn't originally a big part in this movie, and then he came on board and they made him a huge part. I think they were waiting for him to finish Phoenician's Game.
Yeah.
And which he is fantastic in that movie. You haven't seen that Wes Anderson movie. He's fantastic in that as well.
Great.
What else can I say about this movie? If you watch this movie and you had no score, I think this movie would be a tick. But this movie with the score, it is so fantastic.
Yo, that's gold.
And the score is so simple. I'm not saying that anyone could write it, but I'm just saying it's not over dramatic and it's not, so complicated.
The score also, they make reference to almost a clock ticking, like
Yeah,
everything's ticking down, and the clock and the score itself is almost like that constant patter.
Yeah.
So it's really brilliantly done. The whole movie, there's no real strong negatives to this film because it's actually just a real well-made film.
Yeah, it's really nitpicking. Like my girl Regina Hall to be in it more. It's seriously, it's just nitpicking.
It's the same as Sinners. We nitpick just by the fact it's perfect.
Yeah, nitpicking. Why did she invite him into the barn and all that?
Maybe they should have had the action sooner. It's just nitpicking what is essentially perfect.
I love that music bit. Don't come
That's
at the music. I love that music.
Anyway, it's just we've had these movies. They're quite perfect. It's hard to fault it. I know people may not like it. That's okay to not like the movie everyone's
But you should go see it. I think people should go see it.
People should go see it to have their own opinions.
Because I don't think this is a movie that you have to agree with what's going on. You don't have to agree with what's going on in this movie.
And also, if you're like, the film bros are loving this one, because they got fed. They're eating a good. It's a good.
I'm telling you, it's a big bowl of pasta with some really good vitamins in there and stuff.
It's a good movie.
Okay, what are we going to give? Like, I gave it a banger on the review on our little watch and miss.
I feel solid giving it a banger.
I think it's look.
I don't want to give it 5 stars because it's like. I
don't want to bring up the elephant in the room, but let's bring up the elephant in the room. Championship belt holder, does it beat Sinners? I say no. I think this is the solid second best movie of the year for me. And I think...
God, this is a really good movie, though.
Yeah.
If you were going to change it... If Sinners wasn't here, I mean, it's an obvious change. But Sinners is... I think it was just so... I like that more. I like the music.
I was looking back up some of my notes this year and just how much I love Sinners. And
you bring it up every time we see a movie.
I just loved it. And you know what else I was bringing back in my notes? How much I love The Roses. Now, 3 different movies you could get. Hey, like unbelievably 3 different movies, you know. And then my here's another one. Here's Splitsville up there.
Man.
I love that movie.
Man.
If I was going to give my top 5 so far, it'd be Black Bag, Splitsville, Roses, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. That'd be my top 5.
Black Bag still makes it in.
You know why? Because I just love espionage.
Oh, I love that.
I was reading someone on, I think, Instagram was saying, you know, espionage movies are not that great, and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is boring. I wanted to just throw the phone, you know. So we're giving it a banger, and we recommend it is a watch. IMAX, okay? IMAX are taking One Battle After Another off for Avatar: Way of Water, which is Avatar 2.
Yeah,
What are we doing? Well, seriously, what are we doing? Like,
that's because
next week, Tron Ares come out. Give us more One Battle After Another in IMAX. Come on. I'm sick of this.
Jimmy Cameron's like, no, I gotta boost up my Avatar ratings.
Man, yeah. Anyway, One Battle After Another is in cinemas now. The next movie we're going to talk about is Strangers Chapter 2, and this comes off of the back of Strangers Chapter 1. It was also a remake of the Strangers movie starring Scott Speedman. And this movie is directed by Rennie Harlan, who did the first one. He actually doing research for the review, he actually directed all 3 movies at once. And they were jumping back and forward. Madeline Peach, who you probably know her from Riverdale, and she's also starring in a god-awful remake of When Harry Met Sally.
I'm so sorry for you.
Babes. I know When Harry Met Sally is a remake from... from You Got Mail, which is... No. She's starring in a remake of You've Got Mail, which is a remake of Shop Around the Corner. I'm okay with remakes, but I'm not okay with Madeline Peach being Meg Ryan. I'm just not. Anyway.
Stop to snuff.
Okay, back to... So, if you didn't see Strangers Chapter 1, you're not alone. Not a lot of people saw this movie. I don't know how they got Madeline Peach to agree to do all 3 of these movies. But that's the reason why we got them, because the first one wasn't as successful, so that's why we get the second one. So, in the first one, she's with her fiancé. They're driving through the country, and something goes wrong with their car, and they have to pull over on the way to their new destination where they're going to work. And then they run into some weird townspeople. They've got the weird sheriff who played Chill in Batman Begins. You know, the one that...
Joe Chill?
Yeah. So he's the sheriff of the town. He's like a real creepy guy. They go to their house, and these people knock on the door, and they've got these like doll masks on. And then, so 2 people have got doll masks on, and then one person's got a Hessian bag over their head. And then they chase her around town, and then, you know, the fiancé dies. Spoiler alert in Chapter 1. So Chapter 2 starts right back where we left off. she is waking up in the hospital and she gets told her fiance died. Then the strangers from chapter 1 come to the hospital to try and finish the job. She hides in morgues and all these things. And then it's just about a chase movie. But what happens is, in this one, it's sort of like a prequel, how the strangers came to be. And how they came to be was they grew up in the same school and they were doing some weird stuff as kids. And they'd sprinkle this throughout the whole movie. And then the end of the prequel, she, unalives one of the old schoolmates. And that starts the whole thing of being strangers. So I'm not going to give away what happens in the movie, but Mel and Peach doesn't die. So that's where. That's when you know there's a Strangers Chapter 3. It's already in the can.
So you're saying, 1 establishes the story, 2 is a prequel.
No.
Is 2? It's like Godfather 2.
No. Oh yeah,
it's like Godfather Part 2.
Yeah,
where it's
poorly done. And then in the third one, she seems like she.
Coda.
There's like a preview of the third one at the end, in the end credits of this movie. I don't know why I stayed around for the end credits. Anyway, I did.
I gotta know.
Okay, so that's the elevator pitch. Reasons to see. Rennie Harlan, he was a thing.
Oh, he's in there?
No. He was the director.
Oh,
he directed Long Kiss Goodnight. He also directed a Die Hard 2.
Wait.
He was married to Gina Davis.
Oh, sorry,
he did a god-awful movie called Cutthroat On that wrecked his career.
Oh,
and then he's
right.
So he's back doing these movies.
That's right.
The original was a really good, like a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting that on like because it didn't come to Australian cinemas. I remember getting it on DVD, renting it, and watching it. And I'm like, oh man, this movie's scary. This movie's not that scary. Madeline, she wouldn't be my favorite actress.
You definitely don't. Yeah, I don't think
she's not a scream queen.
I don't think you've ever loved her.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Cheryl Russell.
Even in Riverdale,
no.
you would never.
Can she hold this movie together? No, she can't. Is this story coherent? No, it's not.
Because you need the third one.
Yeah, I can't believe the key for these movies, right, is you need to think that there's some peril at hand where you think that the protagonist is
not going to make it.
But
also, I think.
But she's going to make it because there's a third one.
But that's the same as what do you watch at the one that was The Conjuring, right? The Conjuring series where you don't really it's not scary. You don't really love it. But people love the cat. Like some people love those movies for the main characters.
Success? Yeah,
for the main characters because they care about their story.
But reading about that guy, he was an absolute charlatan.
Yeah, no.
He had like a wife on the side.
No. But anyway, in the movie, it's all
it's all sunshine and rainbows. Okay, so there's plenty of reasons not to see this one. There's not many reasons to see this one. Would I recommend people watch this? No. Not to be rude. I don't want to do the movies are hard to make sort of thing. That's a popular thing. But
Cutthroat really.
I don't think this movie was. I don't think this movie was that hard to make. I really don't.
Because he made 3 back to back.
No. I just think he pointed the camera at a girl. I'll tell you what. There is a scene in this movie where a pig.
I know pigs.
Pig, right?
Pigs are quite dangerous.
Attacks her.
No, that's quite dangerous.
But then there's a prequel bit where there was a pig in a pen, and I think they were trying to saying that the little girl that was a sociopath was rolling up the pig, and then the pig was on a chain, and then they let the chain off, and then the pig attacked Mel and Peach's character.
Yeah, but that's what pigs do.
Yeah,
pigs.
I think they were trying to do in this movie where she gets picked up by these people in the car when she's like fully covered in blood, and I think they were trying to say these people are good, but she was paranoid that they were bad, and then they just telegraph who the actual killer is. I don't know if it was supposed to be a secret, but they didn't keep it very well.
No.
I know I've spent a lot of time on Strangers Chapter 2, but it's god awful. I would say I fell asleep.
Yep.
Yeah. that's it for today's show. One battle after another. Strangers Chapter 2. I'm looking forward to seeing Strangers Chapter 3. I don't know how it's going to get a screening. Like, you know.
How did this one get?
Well,
got out?
I don't know. I think it helps it got made. It's
already made.
It's surprising it just didn't go to streaming service. Like, yeah.
It probably cleaned up on a streaming service because,
again... I think number one cleaned up on a streaming service. I think it was number one on one of the streaming services.
People do recognise her from Riverdale.
Yeah. And she's in shows, in movies.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah.
She's got red hair. Yeah.
Yeah. She was the redhead.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got red hair.
Out of the blonde and the brunette, yes.
I will say the best bit of the movie is the pig bit. The pig bit's good.
Well, pigs are quite dangerous.
Well, this one had tusks. So,
that's even more dangerous. It's more of a boar-like creature.
Yep, good call. But they were playing with a pig. So, I don't know. Maybe it was a boar.
Maybe they don't know.
I'll tell you what's a bore, this conversation.
Well, because we're talking about how he basically avatared his way into making 3 movies, because that's what James Cameron has done with the latest.
Yeah, because that's Avatar, why we're getting slightly more successful.
Yeah.
Slightly more successful.
More expensive to make.
Maybe not, you know. Avatar's a direct rip-off of Pocahontas, so...
yeah, and Avatar itself, like The Last Airbender. Well, if you don't believe me, I need you to... He's literally making fire, he's made water, and he's made air. He's made earth, basically. So I want you to think about that and think about the context of Avatar and the fact that he took the name Avatar when M. Night Shyamalan's god-awful Last Airbender movie came out. He took the name. So just want to...
The funny thing is, this strange thing, they have a tagline at the start of the movie where they go, in 2023, 1,600 people are murdered by strangers. That's a great tagline, because the original, which starred Scott Speedman, also Liv Tyler.
They
were just random strangers, and you're waiting for the thing that they knew them or something. They didn't. That's the scary bit of strangers. They were just random people getting attacked by random people that just like to kill. That's
realistic.
Oh well, that's it for today's show. One battle after another. Strangers 2. One, go see. The other. Sure. That's my lovely co-host, Hannah. Don't forget tomorrow, it is Schindler's List.
Wow.
AFI Top 100, 10-year visited movie number 8. But until we meet again, long live cinema, and it is bye for now.
Bye.